to the ever-popular Micro Machines. And Susan's here to tell us about it.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the wonderful world of Micro Machines. Our studio guides are going to take you behind the scenes for an exclusive peek on the sets of some exciting upcoming productions. Micro Machines has everything: action, thrills, chills, adventure, big stars, but most of all, fun. And you'll find out why everyone's talking about why Micro Machines has become one of the hottest productions in Tinseltown. Well, for that matter, in every town. Micro Machines is thinking big for '96, but we're still playing small. As you can see here on the set of our Micro Machine basic vehicles, our 40 collections of revved-up road ribbon racers are going to drive those kids wild. If you see over here, take a trip through the automotive ages from past to present, from the 30s, 50s, 70s, and 90s, of our trains, planes, and automobiles. But we have a lot of traffic this year. In addition, we have our motorcycles, emergency vehicles, and lots more. But come on over, and we're going to switch to our Sea Exploration collection. It's the first segment of the basic vehicles that really float. We have vehicles with action, parts, and colorful custom design, such as our pontoon copter, retrieval submarine, and that doesn't float. It really goes to the bottom, so get your great tubby toys. Now let's catch our commercial of the basic vehicles, highlighting the free exploration promotion.
Hi, the Micro Machines News Van! It's the coolest Micro Machines collections that ever hit the street with news vans, drag racing, road construction, and these European sports cars are the biggest things since the Grand Prix! Wow! Now, especially marked packs of Micro Machine, you can get a sea exploration vehicle free! Even bigger news, they float! Click small, but hurry! News like this travels fast!
Think big, play small, Micro Machines. New Micro Machines vehicle collections with free-floating sea exploration vehicles, each sold separately while supplies last.
Now, let's take a star-studded tour along the highways and byways currently in production. 8 exciting play sets, 3 of which are new this year that our city set designers have built. We have Earl's Auto Repair with a movable door and elevator. Take those cars in there for those tune-ups and those fix-em-uppers. We also have Red Rock International Airport. Take a trip out of town and fly on our airline. And next we have Metro Tower Hotel. Drive in for that valet parking. And let's catch what we also have is our Wildcat Canyon for those 4x4s. Let's take a peek at that canyon there. And moving down the line here, we have Emergency Alert Center for those 911 calls. And let's pull into Tiny's for our burger served by those girls on the roller skates. And continuing down to our Drawbridge Bay. And we have Colonel Cobb's Farm where we get our corn. Look at how that grows up there. Now it's up to you to make the connection and link them together to create your great city. Now let's catch the highlights of the Hiways and Byways trailer.
Let's go to Tiny's Diner and buy lunch. I'll cruise to the Hiways and Byways Wildcat Canyon. I'll take the shortcut to Colonel Cobb's Farm. Oh no! Drawbridge is up! Tiny's Diner, you're buying!
Think big, play small. New Micro Machines, highways and byways, vehicle collections sold separately.
Okay, let's take a tour along the highways and byways and see what else is going on down here. We're continuing with Car Wash City and Service City, but new this year is Construction City. We have movable blocks, a working hoisting crane, so build those skyscrapers and freeways. Also, our movable roadways, our crane can hook into the roadways and build your own. We also have a working jackhammer figure. Can you see him there? He's pretty tiny. And packaging also comes with 2 basic vehicles. Now, if you turn around behind you, Heidi's going to show you what's new for this year with Double Takes playsets.
All new this year, we have Double Takes playsets. 2 playsets for the price of 1. Probably the only bargain you'll ever find in Manhattan. Starts on fire escape. It's a fire station. It comes with 2 firefighters and a fire engine. The only thing missing is the fire. So with the flick of the wrist, you're in the middle of Micro Machines' version of the Towering Inferno. You have a lot of articulation on the playset with movable ramps and ladders. You have an indoor elevator to help you get your firefighters where they need to go. And you have a rescue pivot crane to help you aim that water. Once the fire's out, pull the switch and you're back at the fire station. Over here we have Wheelworks. Again, it's the same idea. 2 playsets in 1. This time it's an auto factory cranking out cool cars. You have a lot of finger play with movable ramps. You also have an auto conveyor to help get your cars from the factory to the showroom. But before you send them off to the showroom, you need to make sure that everything on those stickers are true. So, try them out on the test track. You have a vehicle elevator to get your cars from one place to another. You have a lot of finger play on the roadways and a little victory tunnel at the end. When you're done for the day, take your cars back to the factory. And that's Double Takes. Let's take a look at the commercial for Double Takes.
Where's the fire? It's in here! It's the new Hiways and Byways Double Takes fire station!
And back again!
One push will make you do a double take! They're new double takes! Just push down and they change! This auto factory...
Test track for Micro Machines!
Double takes! Change them and change them back! One push will make you do a double take! Think big, play small, Micro Machines! New Micro Machines Hiways and Byways Double Takes with vehicles and figures you put together. Other vehicles in your collection sold separately.
Over here we have Superman City, one of Micro Machines' biggest and brightest productions. 1995 domestic retail sales grew by an amazing 8%. For a toy that's been around for 5 years, that's pretty fantastic. Take a look, you can see that there's a lot of finger play, a lot of articulation on the playset. You have a construction site, a movable bridge. You also have my favorite, which is a spring-loaded drag strips to get your cars ready to go. And if things get out of hand, the police station is right next door. Best of all, it folds up into an easy carrying case with an easy carrying handle so you can toss it in the back of the car. In 1996, we are also doing a promotion. We're giving away a Ford Explorer 4x4 top of the line. Some lucky family will win that, filled with $2,500 worth of Galoob toys. Parents will like the car, and I'm sure the kids will love what's in it. Let's take a look at the Superman commercial. The promotion will be highlighted on the fall advertising campaign and on the packaging.
Stop! Superman City! 1, 2, 3, 4! You can get into town! Superman City is holding on down! Micro Machines taking over the place! With blue racing dragsters ready to race! Working bridges in an airport too! A car wash serving new! Superman City! Micro Machines! The Micro Machines, Superman City! You put it together, fold it up, take it away! Vehicle collection sold separately!
That completes Micro Machines' basic vehicles. I hope you have top secret clearance because Micro Machines Military is next. Okay, put on his army fatigues and welcome to Micro Machines Military.
All right, troops, come on in, march it on in. Here we have an epic battle occurring on our back lots. The screenplay pits the Freedom Force against the Terror Troops. We have over 60 vehicles and troops in 21 collections that you see here on the wall. 20 are vehicle-based, 1 is figure-based, and you can definitely see the good guys against the bad guys. The scene opens with Battle Zones playsets. Each set features combat action features, a vehicle and 2 troops. There's Skycat Air Base. It has lots of firepower and remote control explosions. Corbin Hill has a dumping water tank and an adjustable transport lift. Then we have our own bridge on the River Kwai with Thunder Crossing. This set features a detonating bridge to stop the enemy in our tracks. There's also Strato Fortress and Skull Canyon to help you plan your attack strategy. Now let's turn the strategy up to the big screen and see the latest on Battle
Hey
Zones.
troops, the new Micro Machines Battle Zones are here! And we got lots to do! You can blow off enemy bridges, rip up those runways!
Crash the tower!
Thunder Crossing, Skycat Air Base, Hornet Hill, new Micro machines.
Awesome!
With more missiles, more explosions.
More Battle Zones action!
Yeah! Let's go! There's lots to do!
Inside the Battle Zone!
Think big, play small. Micro Machines Battle Zones. New Micro Machines Military Battle Zones playsets with vehicles and figures. Other vehicle figure collections sold separately.
Okay, now behind you, you can be the Top Gun while you ambush the enemy with a stealth attack from Falcon Wing Skybase. It's a sleek black fighter jet with real firing missiles. It opens up into the Super Command Center with a rotating command tower. It features a Z9000 transport vehicle and 3 figures. Then journey 20,000 leagues beneath the sea with the Orion J-22 submarine base. The military state-of-the-art hydrogen torpedo cell. Scope out the enemy with your periscope and fire your torpedoes when ready. It opens up into a fully functional land base, complete with the runway for air attacks. It features a transport vehicle and 3 figures as well. Now, here's Valerie to take you along on some new military projects.
At ease, soldiers. I've just been informed from headquarters that we are sending some reinforcements to the front this year. We have 2 brand new transport playsets. Wildcat Transport, the Freedom Force cargo plane, with plenty of opening storage bays, fold-down ramps, and a working flight deck elevator to load and unload cargo with ease. Then, propel your troops into battle with the Assault Copter. Again, working elevators, rotating gun turrets for surprise attacks. Each one comes with the 3 vehicles you see here. Then, what we're really excited about this year is the military version of Double Takes, Substation Phoenix. It starts out as a remote desert military outpost. Then you deploy the missile, and it transforms instantly into an underground command center. And once you push back the enemy, lift the missile, and it falls right back down again into the outpost. Comes with flipping ramps, rotating guns, and vehicle park, and restricted fencing to keep out spies and curious tourists. Also includes an amphibious scout vehicle and troops. Now, come this way and get ready for the night attack. Backed by a popular demand from last year with our big blockbuster, the night attack. Get the enemy in your sight. Got 6 cocking guns, aim and fire! Yeah! And the crowd goes wild. And it has a little secret missile here for surprise attacks. Now, it also comes with the F-1 Mirage and the Bradley tank and some troops to help you catch the enemy off guard and then retreating into the darkness. Let's shift the spotlight up to the big screen and catch the latest film clip on Night Attack.
The enemy attacks in the night.
Night attack!
Spot 'em with the light, get 'em in your sight. Micro Machines, Night Attack!
Blast 'em!
Night Attack with 6 firing missiles, hidden weapons, and a seek and destroy searchlight, so they can run.
They can't hide. I spot you, now I gotcha!
Spot 'em with the light, get 'em in your sight. Micro Machines, Night Attack! Think big, play small. Micro Machines. New Micro Machines Night Attack playset. Other vehicle figure collections sold separately. You put it together. Batteries not included.
Well, that's it from the battlefront this year. Now go on to Elise and get ready for some real action.
We're now moving into Micro Machines action. Take it away, Elise.
Hi there, it's time for lights, camera, action in the action segment of Micro Machines. As you heard in Male Action, you know that the new Johnny Quest animated series will be hitting the airwaves this fall. We've got 6 action-themed collections for Johnny and his team to star in this year. These include the Climbing Adventure, the Arctic Adventure, Safari Adventure, Deep Sea Adventure, High Seas Adventure, and Western Adventure. The adventures continue on with the Johnny Quest playsets. We've got the Lost City playset. This comes complete with a catapulting volcano, a bridge that collapses into a slime pit. This opens up to reveal more pits and fun things kids can move, and a temple that reveals a hidden treasure. We also have the Cybercom Lighthouse this year. This is the Quest team's headquarters. It's a multi-storied lighthouse that has an elevator that leads down into their underground cyber lab, complete with virtual reality, what is this called? Chamber. And it has a bridge and a movable ramp and a secret cave. And both of these playsets come with 2 figures and a vehicle. Now, if you'll come this way, I'll take you into more movie excitement. This year we bring you Aliens. Now you can recreate the battle between Ripley's crew and the Alien Queen with our posable figures and vehicles from this hit movie trilogy. All of the figures, as I said, are posable, and the vehicles come with realistic features such as rotating gun turrets and fold-out battle wings. So now you two can relive this sci-fi adventure. But remember, in space, no one can hear you scream. And now we bring you to the set of Predator. It's a real jungle out here as Dutch and his commandos do anything they can to survive. These again are posable figures and vehicles from the hit movie. We have the thermographic Dutch, Predator, and camouflaged helicopters, jeeps, and trucks that you see here. They're all loaded with Micro Machines detail. And now for those of you who like your Micro Machines shaken, not stirred, we bring you Bond, James Bond. We have 3 collections from 3 of his hit movies, Goldfinger, The Spy Who Loved Me, and Moonraker. It's a really great way to relive some favorite moments from the silver screen. And now, we'll take you on a tour of the Indiana Jones movie set. We have 10 Micro Machines plus a bonus indie figure on location from his 3 films, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. You have everything you need here to help Indy evade those poisonous snakes, desert warriors, and evil kidnappers while saving the Ark of the Covenant. And now, get ready for more movie excitement with Liz as we blast off into Micro Machine space. Thanks.
Thanks, Elise. Join me on location where the Micro Machines space adventures are filmed. Now, not so long ago, in a store near you, Micro Machine unveiled their collections from the hit Star Trek and Star Wars Adventure series. Well, this year, we're expanding the border of the Final Frontier with all new collections. Now, here's our Micro Machine fleet from the television series Babylon 5. This year, we have 2 new collections, each featuring 3 vehicles, including the Maria Celeste and Earth Force One, among others. We now have 18 vehicles from the hit TV series Babylon 5. Now this year, Micro Machine boldly goes where no toys have gone before, with plenty of new Star Trek ships. This year we have 5 new collections, including 2 from the newest Star Trek hit, Star Trek Voyager, 2 from Deep Space Nine, and 1 from the movie Star Trek 4. That's 5 new collections and 9 continuing collections from the hit movies, the original Star Trek series, Star Trek The Next Generation, Star Trek Voyager, and Deep Space Nine. Now we have 2 box sets. Our collector's edition vehicles with a distinctive look of pewter. We have 3 of these sets, 2 from the television series and 1 from the movies, and they each have 8 cool ships. Now at the top of our Star Trek universe, we bring you our limited edition collector set. This is a specially boxed 16-piece set featuring 3 ships from the final episode of The Next Generation that you can only get in this special box. Also, each one of these boxes is numbered to enhance its collectability. Now behind me, you'll see our continued line of Star Trek vehicles.
Now, travel with me to a galaxy far, far, far away, where Princess Leia has unrolled her hair and is incognito hiding from the evil Emperor, posing as a Galoob tour guide. Princess? Star Wars! Give me those Star Wars! Yeah! Follow the bouncing Star Wars sign to the box droid set! 16 droids in all the lesser-known droids, so they're great for collectors. And they all have movable parts. Say hello to our friendly cameraman droid. Beep, 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 beep. Catch that? Mm-hmm. Hello. Hello, Papa-san. And the new toy this year, dun, 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 follow the dancing Star Wars sign to the X-Ray fleet. 4 collections with 2 battlecraft in each, a little bit larger than the regular Micro Machines, so you can see through them, so you can see the cockpit and the visionary reactor. Cool! Okay, join me now as we go. R2-D2 just goosed me. Bad droid, bad! Okay, and here we go to the Star Wars Collector's Edition. Made to look like pewter, good for the collector and the fan alike. Now we have 2 new vehicle collections, including the Bespin Cloud City, and this one, the Death Star 2. In our 3 new figure collections, the Jawas, the Imperial officers, and the Echo Base troops. So now that's a total of 11 vehicle collections and 7 figure collections. Come with me now. Come on over here to Shadows of the Empire. Empire. What? What's that?
What's Shadows of the Empire? I'm glad you asked. Shadows of the Empire is a book that will be coming out in April, and it helps bridge the gap between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. So if you're familiar with those movies, you'll remember that Luke was learning how to be the Jedi Knight, raising his X-Wing starfighter from the swamp. And then in Return of the Jedi, boom! He's this celebrated war hero. I want to know what happened. What happened? Well, this story is going to tell us, and we're going to meet all new characters, like this man here. This is Prince Shizor. And over here, this is Dash Rendar. And oh, look at these characters over here. This is a droid. His name is Jeff Cleary. Droids have no brains. And this little character here, that's Jesse Dunn. Notice the heaving breasts. Shadows of the Empire. Inside each one of the blister packs is a little micro comic book, so you can follow along with all of the adventures. This has all of the licensing as if it were a film, but it will remain a book. So you're going to see video games and CDs and everything that would normally go with the movie. So follow me now deeper into the galaxy to Molly.
Hi there, the Micro Machines special effects crew is back on the set for our transforming action playsets. Now these hot new helmet sets have changed from Star Wars characters into action scenes from the movies. We have 2 new ones this year. Let's take a look at Rebel Pilot Ice Planet Hoth. It's Luke's helmet that transforms into the Ice Planet Hoth med center and battle scene. Inside there's a groovy Bacta rejuvenation tank and Snowspeeder with cable to trip the Imperial at. Continuing their run at theaters near you are our other transforming action sets. We have Darth Vader, R2-D2, C-3PO, Chewbacca, and Stormtrooper, the star of our brand new TV spot. Voila!
Super attack! The Micro Machines Star Wars adventures are back!
Look out, Luke! It's a trap! The walls are closing in!
Join your favorite Star Wars characters inside Micro Machines Star Wars transforming action sets, each sold separately with vehicle and 6 figures.
Cool, man. Now, behind you on the Micro Machines lot, we've recreated 5 movie sets from around the Star Wars galaxies. Continuing playsets held over for an extended run include the Death Star, Ice Planet Hoth, Endor, Planet Tatooine, and Planet Dagobah. The sets include 1 vehicle and 5 Star Wars figures and lots of out-of-this-world action features. But Micro Machines' big budget production is the Millennium Falcon playset. Comes with the firepower of the Han's original, of course, but in Micro Machine Adventure size. You open this handy-dandy playset and it turns into a groovy old command center up here with 7 figures. We've got Chewie shooting spring-fired missiles here. We've got Han's in the cockpit. Lots of storage space to put your jewelry, or you can smuggle things around the galaxies. Next, we have a rotating docking bay. Just park your ship, put it up on the hangar, fix your ship, and you're back in battle before you know it. Also a note, we're continuing our promotional sweepstakes this year. We're giving away 2 24-karat gold, solid 24-karat gold Star Destroyers. Last year was on the Millennium Falcon, and hundreds of other prizes. So fill out that sweepstakes and hopefully be one of the lucky winners. And here's the Millennium Falcon in auction.
It's blasting into your galaxy, the Micro Machines Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon, ready to land!
With Star Wars adventures straight from the movie.
Byways spotted! Chewbacca, fire the lasers!
With the Micro Machines Millennium Falcon, you're in command.
X-wing down, bring it around!
You repair your fleet, check the engines, man the cockpit, blast into the galaxy with the Micro Machines Millennium Falcon. Think big, play small, Micro Machines. New Micro Machines Star Wars Millennium Falcon with vehicles and figures. Other vehicles and figures sold separately. You put it together.
Thanks for visiting our Micro Machine sound stages this afternoon. And remember to always think big, but play small.
Now, let's see one of our all-new Star Wars lines for '96. And let's join Craig as he takes us on a tour of Star Wars Action Fleet.
Welcome. Thank you, Lisa, for that sterling introduction. Come on in, Bob. Welcome to Star Wars Action Fleet, the unveiling of our newest secret weapon in the Star Wars universe. These are authentic, articulated figures and vehicles and playsets from the Star Wars trilogy, but we've scaled them up a little bit bigger for new and bigger play excitement. So let's play! Yes, let's first storm into battle with the battle packs. You can see there are very nice little packs. One vehicle, 5 or 6 of the little figures, and we have 5 different themes. I'll move this way and you can see 5 different themes here. We have the Alliance. Very detailed, articulated figures. They bend at the arms, they bend at the waist. Take a bow, do a cheer. We have the Empire. Bad guys, boo. We have the Aliens with a little petable bantha. Yeah, he loves our little pet there. Okay, that's enough. We have the Bounty Hunters with the patrol dude back here, and the bad guys. Well, they're bounty hunters, good or bad, depending on your politics. And then here we have the newest adventure in the Star Wars saga, The Shadows of the Empire. With our ponytailed wonder, Prince Shizor, and all of his cohorts. So these are the 5 battle packs that you got there. 5 themes, 5 packs. Who knew? Then we have, moving on, the basic Action Fleet Collection 10 realistically designed battle-ready Star Wars vehicles for 1996. These machines, these babies, they're clean, low miles. They all have very realistic features like opening cockpits, retractable landing gear. Yes, get a close-up on that. Wings that open, and they even fly in 3D. Whoa! Looked like it was coming right at you, didn't it? Now, they all come with 2 little, not disposable, but posable action figures. There's Luke, take a bow. Oh, Luke! He's standing in Wampagak, but we can take him and put him in the cockpit. Get in there, boy. Put R2-D2 right where he belongs, and we're ready to rock and roll. They also come with a really cool display stand, so you can just set them on there and stand behind him and look cool. So that's a collection in itself. We have 10 of these. We're shipping, yes, get it. Oh, get a load of the packaging. Woohoo! Look at that. Sweet packaging. You can see that shipping there really well from the front, from the top. From the ends, we have the Emperor's Throne Room window engraved in there. And then, of course, on the back, a detailed schematic drawing of the ship. Can you say schematic, Bob? Data on, don't even try, data on the vehicles and bios on each handsome, studly figure to be found in the pack. We don't miss a trick here. The kids really know what they're getting into. So there's your packaging for the Star Wars Action Fleet Collection. You with me? Good. We're doing these We're shipping these 6 slick ships in the fall, from the X-Wing Starfighter down to Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, the Imperial Shuttle Tidarium, the A-Wing Starfighter, the Rebel Snowspeeder, and the Imperial AT-AT. All with really, really neat little hatches and figures, like the AT-AT here. He's articulated. He can, they'll stand him up in his wampy gack there, and he's, woohoo, ride him cowboy. It's the AT-AT Bronco. Okay, well, you know, it's early in the morning, so we'll move along here. 4 new ships in the fall, starting with the TIE Interceptor. His wings expand and contract. Expand, contract. Yes, sounds like a medical term. The Y-Wing Starfighter, with opening hatches, engines that you can pull out and work on. The Slave One, Boba Fett's bounty hunter ship, where you can open up the little hatch in the bottom, take Han Solo. See there in his block of carbonite or thawed, your choice, frozen or edible. Close him up in his block of carbonite, load him in the hatch. You getting that, Bob?
Yeah.
Shut the hatch and you're ready to rock and roll. Wings go into attack mode, cruise, whatever you like. So that's the Slave One with Han included, and then the Jawa Sandcrawler. State-of-the-art ships that will blow the galaxy away. Yes, now look over here. We have a commercial that will air for 4 weeks in March, showing you the Action Fleet soaring through the galaxy.
Hold on to your seat. These Micro Machines are bigger. They're new Star Wars Action Fleet vehicles from Micro Machines, all action-sized. For more Luke Skywalker action.
X-Wing, X-Mode.
More Darth Vader action.
It's an air attack.
There to the max.
Later, Lord Vader.
The Star Wars Action Fleet with Rebel and Imperial forces all ready for battle. New action size for Star Wars adventures straight from the movies. New Micro Machines Star Wars Action Fleet vehicles with 2 action figures each sold separately. New from Galoob.
New from Galoob. And now, Hold on to your shorts, Bob, because we have the epic battle scenes from the Star Wars trilogies in our Action Fleet playsets, the Death Star and the Ice Planet Hoth. Now these are very detailed replicas of the Death Star. Here's an armored space station with a little carrying handle so you can just ease on down the galaxy. Open it up and you have, et voila, a multi-level fortress. Yes, get a good shot of that. You can see 6 of these nefarious Star Wars characters scattered around. Well, they come with it, very highly detailed and articulated. Comes with its own battle-damaged TIE fighter, sitting right here. He took a laser hit. Now, he comes only with this set, so that's an exclusive there. And he fits in his full-size docking bay, where you can sit him right down in there, repair him with the working crane. You can put any of the other ships in there because they will fit. Tons of other little working features like the elevator, ding, lingerie. There's Darth Vader's meditation chamber where he can actually go in, shut the door, and meditate. And there's Darth himself with a helmet that comes off so you can see his ugly, ugly head. Oh, Darth, put that hat back on, boy. So that's just an example of the detail to be found in the Death Star playset. Moving over here for a moment to the Ice Planet Hoth in your handy little carrying case. Open her up and you have the battle scenario on the outside of the planet, and you have the Rebel stronghold on the inside of the planet, with its own exclusive vehicle, the battle-damaged Snow Speeder, with a rotating refueling boom and a pull-out command center, and a troop transport and a working crane, and a crow's nest that goes up and down, and a rotating ion cannon. It goes on and on and on. But back to the Death Star. What Imperial war machine would be complete without a firing turbo laser, a super Death Star death ray, and the Imperial Probot in its little capsule that we can launch on a spy mission down to the planet's surface? See Princess Leia there minding her own business? You might want to pan back and get this one because there she is, and here's the launching. Oh, she's down for the count, but she's back up with her removable anti-infantry battery firing at the Death Star. Take that, you bums! They're only angry now, and they're going to fire up the death ray. Oh no, they overshoot the planet! The battle rages back and forth. It's total chaos. Bodies flying and some... Alrighty, so once the good guys win the battle with their super firing lasers, and you can calm down. You okay, Bob? Yeah. All right, okay. Then we can move along to the packaging, because besides being really neat sets, we have really neat packaging. Look there. These paintings were done by artist Ralph McQuarrie. He was the original concept artist for the Star Wars trilogy films. He came up with Darth Vader's helmet design, a lot of the ships, the costumes. Galoob commissioned him to paint these just for these play sets. So that's exclusive painting on the playset, besides being really, really nice packaging. And Mr. McQuarrie has a huge Star Wars following, so that's a good deal. Now, before you go, we have one more commercial to show you, a 30-second spot that will show you the incredible Death Star playset in action.
It's the galaxy's worst nightmare. The Death Star for your action fleet. Now you can command it all.
Imperial shuttle refueling at Death Star.
Where the evil Emperor and Darth Vader rule.
Loot Probot, fire!
The Death Star with a firing super cannon.
Gotcha, Skywalker.
And battle-damaged TIE fighter.
Return to Death Star.
The Death Star and Ice Planet Hoth playsets. More action for your Micro Machine Star Wars action fleet. New Micro Machine Star Wars action fleet playsets with exclusive vehicle and 6 figures. You put it together. Additional collection sold separately.
All right, that is Star Wars Action Fleet. The Force will always be with you with Star Wars Action Fleet. And now move on over here. By the way, thanks for coming. Sorry. Come over here, because here we have Mr. McQuarrie's paintings here in full living color and large size. You can get a closer look at those. And once you do, yes, I would now like to introduce you, you lucky, lucky people, to lovely Lisa with a very heart-stopping tale. Take it away, Lisa.
Come on down. Hi. Before you conclude your tour today, it's my pleasure to highlight one of the most important events in Galoob's history. Last year, in a unique agreement with 20th Century Fox Licensing and Merchandising, Galoob secured the exclusive worldwide first rights to license toys on all of Fox's new properties in film and television, excluding the Fox Children's Network. This strategic partnership extends through the year 2000 and beyond. The first exciting Galoob line from the partnership will be based on the sci-fi TV series Space Above and Beyond. Galoob will be launching a complete line under our Micro Machines brand based on this Fox series. But the big news in Toyland box office for 1997 will be the premiere of Anastasia, a major release from Fox Animation Studios. This is the classic story of the lost Russian princess, and Fox has signed Meg Ryan to voice Anastasia, as well as a host of other big names such as Angela Lansbury, Martin Short, and Bernadette Peters, to name a few. Galoob will be launching a complete line of beautiful fashion dolls with royal costumes and accessories, plush toys, playsets, and collectibles, all of which will be shown to the trade this summer, and we will launch along with the film's premiere in spring of '97. Very excited about this project. It promises to be the blockbuster in children's animation for the season, and all of this is just a little taste of the future and a lot of exciting projects to come between Fox and Galoob. So thank you.
Oh, you're not taking that picture.
Hello.
The girls.
The girls. Hi, girls. Hello. Very nice.
We just got through.
Hey, thank you. It was very lovely. It was a great tour.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Come back next year.
I will. Thank you very much.
You will.
Bye.
Have some milk.